Okay guys, hello, and we are at Cumberland Farms again because I wanted to get some ice cream. But I knew that if I buy ice cream in the store, there's a good chance that by the time I get home, tomorrow will be all over the place. And my refrigerator is kind of full of things that are still food that are not. Got some cherry Coke today. It's good, but I also bought regular vanilla Coke. Though most of these are not diet. Unfortunately, didn't have a diet soda. So, and then I bought some chocolate fudge brownie ice cream that is still frozen as a rock. So, I don't know if I'm going to be able to eat this here or if I'm going to have to take this home. It's pretty hard and the freezer's pretty freezing cold. So, I got a feeling maybe this might be the only ice cream I can get home and it won't be too melty. Today we had noodles. Offered noodles opportunity to meet me and have a pizza. And instantly he started acting like I was nothing more than a walking vagina, which kind of got me a little bit upset because it's like, what about the rest of me noodles? Come on. I'm a nice person, I work hard, I reach out to people, I do things to the community at large. I'm not the kind of girl that's gonna spread my legs for you in the sack, okay? That's not what I am. And I don't ask anybody to be like that, okay? 260 calories. It's 260 calories. So I guess the flavoring doesn't have any calories going to the bottle. Yeah, we'll find out. So, I was just really upset with noodles. I was like, why are you talking to me like this? I just don't, it's starting to get soft. See, this is what I'm talking about. This ice cream originally was frozen solid. Now it's starting to get soft on the outside. Which is good, because I brought a spoon anyway. But the thing is, I also get my refills of my prescriptions. The problem is, I can't, how am I going to get this open? I can't use the back of my spoon, I'll break it. Oh, wait a minute. Ugh. The lock-picking lawyer, but Locke was supposed to keep his wife out of her Ben & Jerry's ice cream. Well, let me tell you, while I'm not the lock-picking lawyer's wife, her solution to cutting out the bottom, yeah, that's doable for me. I could do that. I brought a knife with me. I didn't bring a knife with me. So a small spoon, that's for sure. So as I said, Noodle started to act like a jerk. Oh Lord, that's good. Well, for $6.69, it better be good. Yeah. Do you have napkins? I think I have. Yes, I do. Okay. Good idea, right? You start eating chocolate ice cream without napkins. Not be a good idea. No. Anyway. So, anyway, to make a long story short, is Noodles. I don't know. Maybe it's. Or maybe it's the way his upbringing is. I don't know. He's so arrogant. He's so arrogant. I can't. No, I really can't understand that. And I. Seriously, I don't. Okay, anyway. So, am I ever gonna meet Noodles at ABC Pizza? I have to say probably no, because I don't think he's. Maybe he wants to change his way, like the tarot card said. But since we don't know anybody in normal person, we don't know anything about the guy. We don't know nothing about him. What's he really like? I don't.
I see that.
I don't really know anything about him.
We could.
But I do know this is frozen salad. And by the time I get done eating this, it's gonna take a while. But we'll get through it. Okay, so basically, what do I look for in a relationship? That might be a good question. Number one, I'm looking for something long term. When I mean long term, I mean courtship, dating, nice quiet sun, days, maybe doing something, walking around, talking, interacting. That is what I want. Something like that, where I don't feel like, hurry up, let's shag. I don't want to shag. I don't want to do that right away. It's honestly, I don't like doing shagging at all, but maybe it's because I've been hurt too many times. But it doesn't mean that I don't like having a good time. Because I do. But it has to be with the right person that makes me feel comfortable. And the noodles demonstrated today, he's not the right person. He incriminated himself. Basically, that's what he did. He's incriminating himself. He made himself look bad. What are you supposed to do? You make yourself look bad, you make yourself look like an idiot. You sit there, you come on my show, next thing you know it, you start talking about me like a piece of meat in a meat shop or a delicatessen. What the heck? Why would you do that? And you especially say you like me as a person? What do I think? I'm nothing more than a piece of meat. I just don't understand the mentality. Sorry. Sorry if I'm a prude, but I'm not really. But I am just saying this is it sounds so stupid. Think about it. You go out there, you treat people like that, you're going to get a kind of person that's going to do the same thing back. Now, if that's what you want, great. There's plenty of them out there. But if you're looking for a person that's going to be long-term, stable, loyal, genuine compassion, loving, especially the person has been hurt in the past. That's going to take time. Nobody wants to get hurt. Nobody does. I don't understand why some people like that kind of thing, but oh well. If you and the other person are both seeking the same thing, and that's what you want, flaying in the sack, that's it. Great, go for it. But I was looking for something that all the time. You want something where a person loves you back, then that's not a problem. But if you gotta have the person, the right person is gonna feel the same way. Because if you are the wrong person, like me, there's gonna be a lot of disappointment. Next time I come in here, I'm gonna make sure I have my own spoons. This is also gonna get very messy. Anyways, the point is, Noodles could have had a good thing, but he's chosen to show some things in his personality that is totally incompatible with me. And I really was disappointed and disgusted this morning. Because the fact is, I want something a lot more genuine than that. Maybe he does too, but maybe what anything else is trying to say is that he wants to control. Which makes sense, he's a Capricorn. Of course he wants control. The problem is, I don't like being controlled. I'm a free spirit. I've always been. So I say, don't put me in chains because it's going to suck and you know it. Because I don't like being chained. I don't think this high school is going to survive either. Shoot, I should almost drink this. It's not that melted though. Oh, it was. Yeah, you're right. It's pretty. It's getting soft, but it's just not. This is like. It was like trying to understand that this spoon here was really not the right spoon for this job. But I mean, it is and isn't. Let me explain. For ice cream sundaes, this kind of spoon makes sense. But unfortunately, at the same time, it doesn't. Excuse me. And the problem is the plastic isn't very strong, so if I'm careless, I could snap the spoon in half. So I got two of them. Oh, look! Ben and Jerry's, I have an idea for you. How about ice cream cones? Some of this stuff would be good for ice cream cones. Because, one, getting ice cream all over me, all over the table. Oh my god! And like I said, this container in the bottom is not going to survive very well. This, you did say one day, I'd love to see you eat on stream. Well, this is the closest you're gonna get. It's not live, but it's a mess. So anyway, just it's starting to get soft enough that I'm getting to the brownie now, which is good because it's good, but damn, it's hard to get at everything. Wow. So, am I going to reshoot this or not? I don't know. All I know is it's really hard to work this ice cream out, that's for sure. Ben & Jerry's chocolate fudge brownie. I don't usually buy this stuff. It's very expensive. But, you know what? At the same time, oh, God. Oh, man. That is messy. I'm going to have to get some more napkins from McDonald's. But basically... Let's see. I do appreciate these don't crack in half like they used to. But these... I'm going to try to get this thing out back, put this in the dumpster immediately on the way out. So... because I don't like to leave a mess. And, alright, so... we had our cherry Coke, and this is the vanilla. The vanilla Coke. Well, goes along pretty good with the Ben & Jerry's, actually. The hell of a chaser. Of course, I'm also getting... I got ice cream all over my dress. Oh my God. Oh my Lord. Very messy ice cream today. It's gonna be the messiest ice cream I have eaten in a very long time. I mean, my God. It was good though, but it was messy. Kind of like dating, like we're saying. That is. Some dates are kind of like the Ben & Jerry's ice cream. It's frozen solid when you first meet the person. There's a lot of fear, a lot of anxiety in some cases. And then as you slowly get to know the person, they start to soften a little bit, and then they become easier to get to know and enjoy them. And then finally, you know, after a period of time, you and that party become really close to each other. And then you may commit yourself to spending your life with that person. And then, of course, they stain your clothes with their the drippings and their... It's kind of weird that actually kind of came out of the perfect metaphor, because look at my skirt and the table. My God, I was enjoying the ice cream, but I was thinking about that. It's like after a while, you and that other person become so inseparable that they always leave a part of you in them, in their, or part of them in your life. They're always there. You know, there's nothing wrong with that. But yeah, they're always a part of you. Now, hey, so and so, gee, I think you're wonderful. I like you to be my spouse and all that happy stuff. And of course, if I had got to know the person and I had been courting, dating them for a while, and say, like I said, a year, at least a year, I'd have to really take my time because I have a lot of emotional pain in the past. Get to know that person, get to know them, get to know me. Then maybe we could have been something. That's the sad truth. That's what if that's what it is from the tarot cards for Noodles wants. If that, see, now I'm going to mention that because I pulled out Noodles tarot cards this morning. It said in one sense he wants to kind of redeem himself and improve himself and make himself a better person. And that he's willing to basically forego everything that he had to take a chance on something different. But is that difference going to be with me? Or is it with a different person? Now, you pull my tarot up, and I did. It doesn't say, because tarot card doesn't actually give you things by name. It doesn't say you have to go say, the man that you will meet, his first name is David, and his last name is Bildo. Doesn't say that, okay? It doesn't say that. Cute if it did, but it doesn't. So, unfortunately, if you're going into tarot card reading, you're not going to see that.
Really? That makes it broke. Oh, that's ridiculous.
You're not going to see that. That's not the way it works. So, watch the video this morning again. If you haven't watched it, just watch it. I hope you enjoyed me eating ice cream on camera. Would I suggest going to Cumberland Farms and eating ice cream? Honey, tomorrow's going to be 94 degrees Fahrenheit, so yeah, I suspect you're going to want to eat ice cream at Cumberland Farms tomorrow. But please make sure when you do, because it's going to be 35 degrees Celsius in my area, you're going to want to make sure that you have some napkins. And I still got some spillage on my shirt, but oh well. Oh, I'll just clean when I get home, but. And ideally bring your own plastic spoons that something a little more stronger than the ones they came with. Here. And if your Cumberland Farms' freezer is as cold as mine is, it's going to take a while. But at 35 degrees Celsius, it ain't going to take that long before you're drinking your ice cream. Especially if you're sitting on the patio and the sun's beating down on you. Yeah, you're going to know it. What tastes better? Cherry Coke or vanilla Coke? I like the cherry Coke better than the vanilla. I mean, the vanilla Coke's okay, but it's sort of like, it's almost like it needs something. But like I said, when I was eating the ice cream, the Ghost, it made a difference, because it went good with the chocolate fudge brownie, because it's pretty damn heavy chocolate. This is pretty heavy vanilla extract. So now I don't know if this is real vanilla or if this is synthetic. It doesn't say. Let's see. Carbonated water, high fructose corn syrup, caramel color, natural flavors, and caffeine. Oh, okay, caffeine. Yeah, you know, caffeine's not good for you if you drink too much of it. But on the other hand, it ain't the worst thing to have either. So, as you know, I've been working on losing weight. And I know what you're going to say is, Michelle, you just drank 510 calories of soda. And you just ate another, God knows how many calories. 1,020. That, if you're only supposed to eat 2,000 calories a day, gee, guess what? You just ate the equivalent of your whole meal for the breakfast, dinner, and lunch. Fine. Guilty as charged. However, the fact of the matter is, let us don't forget. Do you mean to tell me this has as much calories as the premium Cumberland Farms 1.4 liters? Yep. Oh. So this is more calorie dense than the Cumberland Farms ice cream. Yes. Surprise, surprise. No kidding. And you're right. It is more calorically dense. And that would not make that a regular everyday thing. But like I said, I did want ice cream, and I did buy something different last time. Something called, what was it? Milk and cookies or something? Or dairy milk, or milk and chocolate or something from Ben & Jerry's. It was good, but I couldn't find it in there, and I was like, oh, okay, so you don't have it. That's fine. So yeah, this is very calorically dense ice cream. Don't make it a regular thing. Your waistline will hate you for sure. But once in a while, it's okay. Now, I did look at the Cumberland Farms. They did have some of the Cumberland Farms ice cream in the freezer too. But you know what? We need to talk about this because this is important. This Cumberland Farms is more of a grab and go Cumberland Farms. That is, you can come in here, grab your ice cream, grab your candy bars, grab your instant hot food, like pizza and hamburgers, hot dogs. But when it comes to things that you can take home to cook there, it's more limited. They don't have the same things I could buy at home and bring home. Like, there's some pizzas, but yeah, you know, there's some pizzas, but it's really not that great. DiGiorno here, maybe a Tombstone. That's about it, or Fresh sometimes. When you go out there, and I go to the old Cumberland Farms, they didn't have Mrs. Grab and Go stuff. It just didn't exist. Oh, they had pre-made sandwiches you could take home, and I did a lot of times. But most everything was more designed for bringing home to cook, because the fact was they didn't have a lot of space there anyway, so they had to make do with what they had. So if they were to go ahead and start selling pizzas and hot dogs, and then they would end up probably just taking out all the take-home food items like they had to do here. And this one was designed from the beginning to be like it is. It wasn't like a last minute change to make it this way. Well, what happened? Well, what happened was very simple. Cumberland Farms had chosen that they want to have a nice grab and go, quick eat and, drink and go and arrangement. But you know what? I would not I'm saying this from experience. I would not expect that you're going to go into one of these grab and go Cumberland Farms and go home with a lot of fresh food that you can cook. Okay? Why? What? Because there is no fresh food anywhere. Okay, they don't have a lot of room in the freezer, because any freezers that you do have is going to be for the things that they sell, like the little individual ice cream pints like this, or maybe little drumsticks, or ice cream sandwiches. They didn't put a lot of freezers in this store. This one here has more refrigerator than freezers. Because when this was originally built by another chain called Mercury, they bought this from another store. This store had a whole different idea of what they wanted to have for clientele. But Cumberland Farms was interested in it because they had been wanting to do this with the other Cumberland Farms, but couldn't because they were landlocked. And yeah, they could have bought the old Wendy's, but then they would have still ended up having to tear it down and then build a new Super Cumbies anyway. And that would have costed them more money. So they figured since they saw this one was available, as Mercury sold it to them, they said, fine, hey, this is already set up to go. We just got to change a few things here and there, and we're ready to go, ready to rock and roll. And that's what they did. That makes sense for them as a business, that they didn't have to go through and do a major renovation of the store. Just a little bit here and there, change the signage, maybe move a few small things around, but that's about it. Nothing wrong with that. So, and yeah, so that's why this Cumberland Farms looks like it is. And I remember when they built this place too, because I remember it took quite a few years, because I was over there at McDonald's, and I would be watching them build it, and I was walking around the construction site a little bit when they just poured the concrete footings, and I remember saying to myself, this place is going to be large, and it is. It is large. It's not huge. I mean, it's not like super, super big, but it's big enough. I mean, and I said to myself, well, it's a brand new place. Where's the generator? Well, I would ask that. Because first of all, you would think, being this is brand new, you would think they would be saying to themselves, let's put a generator in so that if the power fails, we can still be open, we can still pump gas, we can still sell ice cream and stuff, and pay cash operations can still continue. Credit cards can still run through, whatever. They didn't do that. There is no generator. There's no solar panels on the roof either. So it's like, why didn't you think of that? You know, this could have been a great deal. You could save some money, right? Well, you got a hip roof. You can put solar panels on the south and the west side. Maybe you can put some solar panels on the east side in the morning. You could get some sun. And you could have, you know, electricity coming in, and then you could offset your operating costs for the refrigerator and the air conditioning and all that. But they didn't do that. Why? I don't know, but they didn't. And it's obvious to me that's exactly what I would have done. I would have said to myself, if I can install solar panels and I don't have to pay the electric company as much, and I can lower my profits, or lower my expenses, bully, I'm gonna do it. You know, that's what I would have said. Why spend all that money on the utilities if I can save money by putting in a grid intertie? Damn, I would do that. Some grocery stores have done that up in Massachusetts. They actually got a huge supermarket. I don't think it's a big Y. There's a big Y up there in Massachusetts that's got solar panels right across the entire store roof. So generating enough electricity for the refrigeration and for the everything. That makes sense, right? But like I said, I didn't think of that. I don't know why. Well, I gotta get ready, freshen up. I'm gonna use the bathroom. Oh, that's one thing I do like about this place. They do have is a public restroom. I don't have to worry about holding it to get home. I can just, you know, use the bathroom, head out, go back home, and take care of putting my medications away. And just oh wait, how much is this receipt? Yeah. Holy fuck. Yeah. $11.09. That's because of the chocolate fudge. Ben & Jerry's. Chocolate fudge brownie. That's what I added to the price tag. Yeah. Well, tomorrow's gonna be a hot day. And I don't even know if my face is clean. It's not. I know it's not. Alright, whatever. Alright, so I'll see you guys later. Stay out of trouble, okay? Bye-bye. Bye-bye, everybody.